Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's get rid of the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Now a friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, yes, we're back. I haven't seen you in a year.
Starting it strong.
I needed to get that joke out of the way.
Yeah.
If it wasn't now, it would be some point afterwards.
Yeah, and you can only make the joke now, so.
Yep.
Now you gotta make those.
Yep.
Because otherwise
Make it
everybody
count.
will be thinking it and no one has the courage to actually make that.
If I had money, I'd put a bet that someone would say it in the chat at some point.
Oh yeah.
Right, yes, we're back to continue on with our Professor Layton game. Yay, back again. Right, yes, so, Prime, we're just making sure you did see the last stream, right?
I actually watched it, yeah.
Okay, good, just in case you were missing any context. Only a little
everybody
bit.
told us to go to that spooky tower because nobody else goes there.
Sounds about right. We can't seem to find a way there. But we've been given a ticket to a Ferris wheel or a garden of some sort, so we're going to go there and find out what's going on. Right.
Also, I elaborated my theory further. So everybody in the town except Layton, Luke, that evil guy, and I think the inspector, tell me, are robots. And they just don't realize it and just live out their days happily ever after, except for that old man that restores them and repairs them all the time because they get tired.
He's getting wise.
This park has been closed every time we come by. When do you suppose it is, Professor?
I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps we should ask someone at the village hall. Okay. And there we go. On to the next chapter. Oh, and off screen since last time, we did do some... Well, I did some puzzles just so we can get the number up, just in case we encounter a blockade. And I tried damn it to do it on my own legitimately.
Yeah, but some of those are... Like, I think you mentioned not having me with math problems with the probability one with the aces and the joker, and it's like... I looked at up afterwards because I was like, I'm not sure if this is true. And then it's like, yeah, it is true. And if you like really complicated way when you get to it mathematically, but goddamn probabilities.
You gotta do the logic way. What's that you say? The gates of the park's locked shut? No, that's impossible. We've employed a caretaker who should have everything up and running. Be that as it may, the gate is locked shut. We can't gain entrance to the place. Would you please open it for us? That sort of thing is the job of the park caretaker. I strongly advise you to go and find him. Well, where do you think we might find this caretaker? Now that's a good question, isn't it? Managing the park is the caretaker's duty. But who knows who manages the caretaker? I can't say. It's not one of my duties.
Bureaucracy.
He manages the village sewer systems as well. Now, unless you have some form you need to fill in, I strongly advise you to get out.
Gosh, he is rude.
Very. The sewers. Unpleasant as it might be, it is one place we haven't searched yet. Yes, because everyone would think, the sewers, very accessible, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a D&D campaign, everything happens in sewers. Right, then the one on the path to the park, then...
Is literally the only sewer grate in the entire village.
One on the path to the park?
You've seen it.
Oh, the sewer, yeah, okay.
It's a sewer grate. Yeah. It's literally the only one in this entire village.
Yeah. My brain did a stupid. I thought like that sentence was really structured. But
and it's open.
It actually was grammatically correct and I thought this on my own.
Here we are. Excuse me, are you by any chance the park caretaker?
No. I'm an explorer of El Mundo. Right now, I'm trying to familiarize myself with the local culture.
Oh, well, please pardon my mistake then. Have a pleasant day, sir.
Oh, wait for one momento, sir. Silvers Palette.
He's French.
Oh god, not
S'il vous
French,
plaît.
no. I just saw a man in work clothes pass here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? God damn it, how does a French accent go?
Just don't. Just don't. It won't work. Oh, sorry. He could be. Which way did he go?
Probably to the right. Yeah, or maybe it was to the left.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You seem a bit directionally challenged for an explorer.
I just arrived here after years of field travel.
Oh god.
Just past the local graffitier here, that's all.
Bless you for trying. I see. In that case, please forgive me for making another assumption. Now, please excuse us, as we need to get going.
Right. Which way to the Villager go? Is this really French and not Spanish? I don't know.
Oh, wait.
The train station.
Well, to be fair,
I don't know.
he's an explorer, so he's probably using multiple languages going on here.
Yeah, but like, honestly, it feels more Spanish to me than French.
He started with French, and now he's gone in complete different territories.
Oh god.
There's one.
At least that makes sense for me not being active, consistent with my accents or voices. Look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle.
I was just like, I'm pretty sure that exclamation mark for the manhole cover would just be like, that's the exit. We can't go out yet. No, a hidden puzzle.
Ooh, 60.
Oh, goody, it's a ball pusher.
Oh, no, it's one of
I haven't
those
done one of
again.
these in a while as well. Let's see. I'll just put my logic behind this, I guess. I can't do anything there.
I think
Getting
you
there.
need to... Can you go back to the two blues on the right side? Because I think you need to move the green one up. And you can only do this if... Maybe this way. Yeah, this also works.
Yeah, but then now I'm stuck.
No, if you move the yellow one back into the blue... I think somehow you need to move the green one to the side now.
Ah, I hate this. Okay.
And for me the left green one I think should be in the topmost left corner at some point. Maybe this way.
I'm finding progress. I'm really bloody close.
Yeah, no, you actually...
Almost.
Can you...
That doesn't really help. Kinda. I don't... No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
I think we were
experimenting.
actually close with that, or you were close because I wasn't helping shit.
I'm just going backwards. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm close here with this right here. Just a question of where...
Maybe try to move the left top one, the blue one, into the corner 2 times. Then move the green one up and move it just there, then, so that you have a bit more space not to move the other blocks that are still in our way back now.
Really... Oh, wait, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I did it without help. Well, without the hint book.
We did it without help. We helped
Teamwork!
each other. Yeah.
Let's see. Does it say... No, it doesn't say what the minimum could have been on that one.
No problem. Now let's go find more puzzles.
Luke, please. I've had enough as it is.
Oh, Professor, you love puzzles.
Let's go to the right. Ah, that must be our guy. Let me just check for hint coins first, even though I don't need it.
Collecting. Also, speaking of massive open world collecting things, I finished Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nice. In my other universe of open world games, I finished Death Stranding. What a game.
Wow. That's also a small fee.
It's a fun game, just, yeah, it's a different experience. Anyway, meanwhile.
Yeah.
Was that Sylvain?
Sylvain, yeah.
What do you want? Do you want
Hello there. Now what can I do for you, fellows?
You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening up the gate to the park for us?
You want to go to the park? Well, you lads are certainly curious.
Roll credits.
Well, I'd like to open it up for you, but I gotta finish this repair job here before I do anything.
What are you repairing? There's nothing here. Is there anything we can do to help then?
Funny you should mention that. If I could just work out the area on this map, I'd be done in a jiff. You're any good with things like that?
I've done how many puzzles now? Squares and circles. Oh, here we go. Sylvain brought you this diagram to see if you can help him with it. Several circles and squares are pitched in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? And I guess they added these symbols here to better shape it out.
I mean, gut feeling is 4 times, but let's see. We can figure out a bit better.
Yeah, the shapes here just tell you the... Hang on, wouldn't it just be this? Is there a reason why the circles are there, or...?
Probably to help you.
I mean, it looks like 4 times the size. Just basing on the diagram alone with this,
Yeah,
with the
I mean,
secondary
it's
square,
just...
that should, in theory, be twice the size, right?
Yeah, 4 times the
Should we try it?
area. Yeah, I mean, what do we got to lose?
That should do it.
Yeah.
Okay. It probably was a really clever way of doing it is based on radials.
If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes apparent. The middle square has half the area of the large blue square, and the little red square has half the area of the middle square. Therefore, the little red square is 1/4 the size of the blue square. The blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. Okay. You do you.
Fine work, the both of you. Soon as I take care of this little puzzle, I'll open the gate for you. Does it just give us 2 puzzles back to back?
No, he solved his own puzzle.
Yeah, that should take care of this mess. Now let's open up the park, eh?
Nice. Painting.
Just hold on 1 second here.
There we go. Ooh, bird.
It's evil. There we are. The park is yours to explore now. Professor, we're in.
Thank you. You've been a great help, sir.
I hardly need thanking, sir. After all, this is my job. This is my job.
Me job.
Okay. Way back when, I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers, they don't care at all for me park. I'm glad you fellas stopped by. It's the first time in a while I had to do my job.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the me thing. It is technically correct. It's an accent type thing. And
Okay.
regional differences. Let me see if I can go back in the sewer though. I didn't go to the left, which is bothering me.
You know what you'll find there.
Oh, a stashing scarf.
Puzzles.
Damn. Let me see. Oh, there's one. Even though it's nothing descriptive about this placement here.
Yeah.
They get better at where hint coins should be, of course, later on in the series. Just, you know,
Yes.
first game syndrome.
Telling me they learn from feedback and game design.
No. Well, don't you look surprised. I bet you didn't expect to see me in a place like this, eh? The river that encircles most of St. Mystery is right past this pipe. But don't you be getting any ideas. You can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions of returning to the rest of the world and settle down here. I suppose it's a tough transition to make. Here's a puzzle to keep you situated. Okay. Which boxes to move? Ooh, it's one of these. In preparation for your big move, you've packed your belongings into 20 boxes and arranged them as shown below. With everything packed, you are now ready to label each box with its contents. In order to do so, you'll need to move a few boxes around. How many of the boxes can't be labeled without rearranging the stacks? Okay, you gotta think fourth dimensionally here, or 3-dimensionally here.
3-dimensionally.
So what you're seeing here is a diagram of the 20 boxes, but you gotta think logically how they're stacked.
Yeah.
So, am I able to doodle? I am able to doodle, okay.
Okay.
So
I have to assume that like they don't float like Minecraft, so...
No, they're logically stacked, so...
Yeah.
Just etching out where they should be. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Missing one. I think. Let me recount that.
So, it's just count how many we can't see.
Visually.
So, we cannot see 5 boxes, right? So we should see 15.
In theory, hang on. Can't find the last one, that's just bothering me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. What am I missing?
Yeah, I'm getting multiple numbers here because I'm counting it wrong, that's the problem. 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, we cannot see 6 boxes, but we see 14, it adds up.
Okay.
I don't know how
You gotta think, you also gotta think physically in all rotational. So, say this stack back here is probably a clear straight line all the way down, so there's probably 3 extra boxes back there you can see and label.
Yeah. So, my assumption is that you cannot label 3 boxes.
Inside. There should be 3 at least.
Yeah. I think so. I think the answer is 3. Because at the back you can see them all. The only ones you cannot see are the ones in the middle next to the 4th stack.
In theory.
There we go.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was 3 or 4. That was bothering me. I couldn't find the whole 20, which is... yeah, whatever. And here we go. I mean, it's an efficient system, but still, you gotta move the boxes anyway.
Yeah.
Well done. I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of man. So hurry up and get settled. Saint Mystery is happy to have you. Thanks, Stash and Scarvin. Let's get out of here. Oh, hey. We're on the bridge. Neat. Which means there's a puzzle behind the car. No. I certainly didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. Look, there's the Layton mobile. Oh. Wait. Damn it! He didn't even say it reminds him of a puzzle! That's not fair! Oh, it's one of these. A train with a length of 100 meters, I'm assuming meters, takes 30 seconds to travel over a 400-meter bridge. Assuming that the train's speed is constant, how many kilometers per hour is it traveling at? I'm assuming you're the expert of this type of puzzle.
It should be. Let's see if I can live up to it.
It's both math and logic.
Yeah. So the distance is 500 meters because it arrives at the 0 meters is when it is with the front at the bridge, and then the front travels 400 meters is
you're including
the bridge, but
including the train's length.
Of the So we have 500 meters in 30 seconds, or half a kilometer in half a minute, meaning in 1 minute we have 1 kilometer, meaning in 1 hour we have 60 kilometers, so 60 should be the answer.
That's a slow-ass train.
60.
Oh, 60. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Should have spoken up. Try it again. It's like, that's a slow-ass train.
It was like 6 is not too slow. It's like, yeah, it's not fast.
For a train.
But this is awesome. Yay, business.
Yeah, well, you know, your logic does apply. The 500 meters thing. I wouldn't have thought of that. Sterling work, Luke. Ooh, that would go to Layton. He's an archaeologist.
That's reasonable thinking.
Let's see. Oh, there's one. Chimney? No. Windows? Yes.
Yes.
Bush? Us?
Oh no. He has a great view of the entrance to the village from here.
There's the Layton-mobile. It seems unharmed.
Don't worry, Professor. No one would even dream of stealing the Layton-mobile.
I can't tell if that's an insult or a compliment. Just what do you mean by that, Luke?
You know what I mean.
I mean, it's a nice looking car, but it ain't gonna be speedy. I'm pretty sure it is based on a real car, just kind of a rare one,
yeah,
though.
Probably. Yeah, one of the older ones.
Okay, now we can go investigate the park. Here we are.
This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned.
It's just as Sylvain said. Such a weird name. It seems that no one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now, on to business. Let's give the grounds around the Ferris wheel a thorough once-over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. Alright, find all the shit. What's this? Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
That's you.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Look at this poster. The picture appears to be the same as the one on the ticket we picked up.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't really read the letters.
Sounds like an excuse for the translators.
Oh. Hey, isn't that... Yes, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in the Reinhold Manor.
It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park solely for his daughter's enjoyment. Strange. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving.
Right you are, Professor.
Yeah.
As Layton points something out and then I as Luke need to talk.
Luke, I can't read.
Yeah, but that's a poster. Is
I
Layton
can't
blind?
read. He probably is. He's been
How
fluking it
does
this
he
whole
drive
time.
a car? Oh my god.
The stuff you don't see. Let's see.
Professor, we ran over something again.
It's just the ignition.
This place is so run down. It looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. But it used to be a fun place. There's even a big top. The kind you see at the circus.
Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a travelling carnival, so why was it left to rot here in St. Mystery?
I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use the ride ticket we picked up.
Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Not here for fun, are we?
I wouldn't be against it. Like, it wouldn't take long and you could probably see things from a new perspective up there.
Yeah, Ferris wheels are pretty quick. It's 2. Where's the 3rd? It's near the trees? Nope. I think that's it here. Alright. I won't go to the Ferris wheel. I'm gonna go to the side of it. Oh, hey. And another piece of paper.
Look at this professor.
It appears to be a scrap of notepaper. Would you read it out loud for me?
No problem, Professor. Alright, let's see.
Well, we got here. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yep, it certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me.
The young miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this line. What's all this business about a secret in the village?
I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young miss. She's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place.
The page ends here.
Baron Reynolds sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can be so cruel. It is a mystery, though. Where is it leading towards?
It's quite curious, isn't it?
Oh, no, that's nothing. I'm assuming... Oh, never mind. Found it. Damn it.
Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here.
God damn it, Luke. Just leave it.
No, Professor. I need to learn.
Okay, what's this? 9 squares are carved into a piece of wood. Arrange 9 unique numbers between 1 and 51 so that every vertical, horizontal, and diagonal line of numbers crossing through the middle square has the same sum. This is Sudoku, but without any of the hints. Arrange the numbers so that they yield the highest possible sum. What number occupies the middle square? Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not against just looking up the answer for this one.
I mean, we can because it probably would take me...
It would take way too long.
My fact is that 51 is a...
Very specific number.
A prime number. No, so that... Like... Probably, the answer probably will be consisted of prime numbers, because I think that's the only way this makes sense to solve it kind of quickly.
Unless you can think of it right now, this second. And we're only inputting the answer for what's in the middle square.
No, it's sums, not multiples. Oh, god damn it, no. Yeah, look it up.
Okay. Wait a minute, this is a logic puzzle. Because it would make the most sense. I mean, it makes sense. End of the day, we're looking for 51.
Oh god.
It makes sense.
Nice one. Nice one.
I mean, I didn't think of it, but it's like, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't think of that logically, but yeah, end of the day, you're looking for a 51, so why shouldn't it be 51?
Wait, was it not the sum of the numbers, but the sum of the numbers in the...
It's weird. We're moving on from it.
Which number was... Oh, it's 16. I need to read the description again.
At least write that puzzle down, and then you can figure that one out. Right, let's see. Okay.
Oh, you're let's again, eh? How do you like me, Park? Lovely, isn't it? The sun's shining bright today, and I'm in fine spirits.
Not that bright, it's a bit misty.
Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites.
Oh, goody. Leaky tank. Okay. At 2.5 meters deep water... A 2.5 meter deep water tank has water poured into it for 8 hours. Good start. Starting at 9 AM, the water level raises by 60 centimeters in this time. However, it seems that water is leaking out again at night, because the next morning, the water level has dropped by 20 centimeters. If the water level continues to rise 40 centimeters a day in this way, on what day will the tank first overflow? Will it overflow?
Yeah, because over the night it...
2.5 meter deep water tank.
Okay, I think the first one is completely red herring again.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't... so... We have 60 in the evening, 40 in the centimeters in the morning, and after that, we add 20 centimeters every day to it.
No, so the first one is the example what they started with 60, but it's dropped by 20.
Yeah.
That's just the example, but all that's ignored pretty much in future.
Yeah, exactly. Kinda. That's why I said it's everything. But we have to start the 40th the first day, pretty much.
But we're just repeating that, so technically it's 20 each time.
Yeah. So start with 40. We have 60, 80.
If I had a calculator, I'd be using it right about now. I mean, my PC has one built in, but
yeah. So I hope I'm not off now with how the level days. Do you agree that the first day is 40, so the second day is 60? So that means on the 12th day it would overflow.
12th day, okay. If not, the day after.
Luke, here's my answer.
No. Something's a bit off.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
A hidden trap in this puzzle. You must avoid it to get the right answer.
I think I know that the trap is
I think we saw the trap. So, it's either 11 or 13.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try 13. It might be 11 though.
That should do it.
Okay, try 11 and then we'll look up the answer.
How embarrassing.
Okay, let's see. Nope. There we go. Draw too quick. That would have been a terrible mistake. No, okay, so we're missing something.
I suppose I
right, let me get the answer sheet. The cheat sheet. Right, this is number 88. Let's see, oh, there it is. Nope. This one has another has an alternate name change as well.
Yeah, of course it does.
Doesn't matter though.
I'm not seeing what I miss.
Well, we're completely off because apparently it overflows on the 6th day.
What?
Oh, let's see the solution. Maybe they'll explain it.
I mean, it's half, so unless
The answer is the 6th
fuck!
day.
Wording!
It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that because the water level rises by 40 centimeters each day, it will risen to 2.40 meters by the 6th day, and therefore overflow the 2.5 deep tank on the 7th day. However, on the 6th day, the water level actually starts at 200 centimeters and rises by 60 centimeters over the course. Ah, right, we're ignoring the...
Yeah, and
right.
The water level rises. It's not that every day they add 42 then 20 trains, but every day they add the 60s to it. That's why I was double of it. Yeah, I fell into that trap. Really comprehension. Austrians are great at it.
we thought ahead too much.
Yeah. Haha, you're quite the solver, aren't you? Ah yes, getting back to me park. It hasn't been properly maintained and parts are just rotting away. If something looks old and broken, do the smart thing, lads, and stay away from it.
But that's everything in here. Right. Let's see. This must be a ticket booth, I guess.
Look, Professor, this is a strange little shed here.
Interesting. It seems this shed pumps water into the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. Damn. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. That sounds like an excuse to leave it behind.
Let's find a crowbar, Professor. Or the caretaker.
We haven't seen the Ferris wheel yet. Where are the hint coins? There's anything here. There's one. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you go look around and see if anything seems odd about it?
Will do, Professor.
Hmm. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke?
No, not a thing. Maybe there's a secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all.
That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we?
So, in the end, the ticket you picked up turned out to be meaningless.
So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mystery and search for our next lead. Cutscene. We haven't seen enough action lately.
What on earth? Professor! Get away, Luke! Run!
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's someone's worst nightmare.
This is now become my worst nightmare. Also, weitest meant in the Quabbot fight now. God damn it, Steam.
Well, at least it's doing it during our cutscenes. We don't have to worry.
Yeah, but I want to see the cutscene. So little of those.
There he goes.
Oh, a rainbow.
Hmm. Why would the Ferris wheel?
Professor, look what happened to the shed.
Huh. That's convenient. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it.
If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be bubbled too. Oh my. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be?
Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look down below. Come.
I'm right behind you, Professor.
Yeah, give me a minute.
But trying to kill us, he only helped us.
Yep. Also, hint coins. Fuck. I didn't find another one, did I?
Yeah, that poor Ferris wheel is totally destroyed now.
That reminds me, Luke, have you heard about this wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel?
Time and place, Professor.
Time and place, and this ain't it! There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 AM and shuts down 30 minutes later. That's a short run. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? Hang on, how long does it take for a rotation?
10 minutes for fun full rotation.
Okay.
So...
See, this is complicated because of how a Ferris wheel works, logically.
Yeah, I think you have to consider that you have to stop 10 minutes early because it...
Get everyone
10 minutes
off.
before the last people have to go on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, you have to account for them getting on and off, so there's got to be a buffer time.
So... I just write this out again.
Yeah. I'm sure this can be done quite quick and logically. But math ain't my thing. I got the expert here to do that for me.
Yay. I'm useful.
I'm just good at catching quirks. That's it.
I mean, that is a talent in itself.
Seriously, a 30-minute run. That means, like, what? You only get, like, 20 minutes less of a runtime, really?
Yeah. I think it's 40, but I'm, again, and that's why I worked it out, I'm afraid of one-off errors where I didn't consider the start or end correctly, but let's just go with 40.
40? Alright. Let's give it a go. I mean, that's a lot of people in theory. Oh wait, did you count for the, yeah, two-seater? Did you count for that?
I did.
Okay.
What did you then? Answer to everything. It has to work.
Okay. Meaning of life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meaning of life. That's the answer.
Minute 0 is one. One
Right.
of errors. You would think that as a programmer I know it.
Let's see. Total of 21 seats of passengers were taking the ride on the Ferris wheel. Okay. Excellent job, my boy. Hey, more painting. Oh, good. Nothing on this hut, thank God. Let's see. Anything else? No. Ah, damn it. Found one. Right, let me just check. You can see here on the hint coin total on the top there. That's been changing periodically through the game. That's why I've been picking them up. You get a nice little icon there at the end of the... Well, if you found enough of them.
That's why we're doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally on board now.
That's why we're just trying to keep an eye out for them. Right. Let's go ahead and move back to the tunnel, I guess.
I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. And it's cold too.
Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Yes, I can see it right in front of me, but I'm not going to touch it.
I have dark vision. Which, hilariously, none of us have standard. Which surprised me, considering we have a Dragonborn and the mouse folk, like both of you should see in the dark.
Fucking... Let's see.
At least I can cast this as spells.
Yeah, at least we can compensate.
Look, there's a sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall.
This is clearly some kind of puzzle. It wagers the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed.
You need to take one step. Oh god.
Hang on. I think I know this one. The path you are on forks to the left and right in front of the screen sign seen below. Your gut instinct tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size as the one pictured below. Okay, I need to be careful here. It's not difficult to see it. It's just a matter of how to see it. I'm sure I can see this one. Faintly remember it. Does that have to be the same shape?
Okay, I see one on the right side that's pointing to the left.
Directly to the left?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to see it myself.
It starts in the
Wait.
But
Yeah, I think I see it.
Oh no, not that one.
Ooh, no? No, that was...
But you are intersecting it with the white thing. That's like the tiny edge.
Hang on, that should be correct. So wait,
should I just so bad at
wait,
describing it?
oh, it's like it's close. Hang on.
Oh yes, still a bit in the wrong area.
You doodle on your thing, I'll figure out mine. I'm seeing different arrows here, which is the issue.
I just sent it via Discord.
Okay.
Much more awesome drawing.
Okay, it's a small one.
Probably should have given you more context.
No, I can reference. I think. I can tell that judging by the brickwork it's to the right, so that's all I need.
Yeah.
I just need to be able to line it up, that's the thing. There it is. Okay, I see it now. There it is. That should be it.
That should do it.
There we go.
So, if it's really flaky, how did we see the puzzle?
Oh, it's a miracle it is. Well, I think it's like the light from the corridor, I think.
Yeah, but this...
There's our answer. We'll proceed down the left corridor. So, that doesn't really help us, really. That doesn't necessarily help us, because it's just a simple left or right.
Yeah.
Like, this could be a complete maze down here. Do we have to keep doing that?
No. That's the way. Which...
Hang on, we could have just experimented.
Yeah. Probably would have been faster.
No hint coins down here. Oh, there's one.
So I'm kind of ashamed of myself because I now did what I hate when people do it at work, which is just screenshotting such a small part that you can't figure out what the hell they're doing. And I did
It's like,
the
how does
exact
this
same
help?
thing. Yeah. It's like,
Well,
what system are you even on? Which screen is this?
I mean, I grabbed enough information from the picture you provided. It was just enough of the walls. Like, okay, that's on the left, on the right side.
Yeah, but it was a bad screenshot actually.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Look, Professor, there's a strange device in the door here.
It seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it.
It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it?
Indeed. Oh, and here's number 2. We just sorted with 3, so this should be easy in comparison, right? Let's see. So we'll have to move the ones we can move to start with.
Yeah, so it should go out of its way.
Yeah. No, actually, put that there. That goes there. That goes there.
Yeah, that's good.
Done.
Oh, you're done.
Fucking
Nice.
done.
You're getting good at this.
Well, this one was the one we dealt with earlier was number 3, so naturally number 2 would be easier.
Yeah.
It is easier than it looks. I think the minimum with that one could be, in theory, maybe 19 moves, I think. That should do the trick. Yay, more painting. Actually, how are we doing on the painting thing? There we go.
It was a bit
That
slow.
was, yeah, that was concerningly long. I'm gonna make a save just in case. There we go. Alright, how are we doing on the painting? Got quite a few pieces now. Okay, let's try this one first. It's an edge piece. That looks like a curtain. Does that go there? No.
Doesn't look.
It's the coloring that's the problem. Can't let any of the pieces overlap. That's not a thing. Right, this one I'm not sure what to do with, so can I get rid of this? Yes. Right, let's get all these edge pieces out of the way. Damn it. You.
This seems really unintuitively and
Yeah, it's not that well
stupidly
designed.
complicated on how you get the pieces to where you want them to be.
I'm gonna leave that one there. Let me get all the edge pieces out of the way at least. Maybe the... I don't know. Wait, we got a face here. That's good. That's a good piece to start with.
The face should probably be above the legs that we have done there already.
Ah!
Ah, nice.
Alright, now we got something.
Okay, so
that goes
there.
there.
Yeah.
There we go. We got something now, and that goes there. Perfect. Alright, look,
Nice.
we're already figuring it out. That
Like
probably doesn't
super.
belong there.
Oh yeah.
Let's try that one.
Maybe a bit more forward because no. If she's sitting, her legs would be more forward from her, right?
Hmm.
Am I imagining this correctly right now?
Oh, this isn't an edge piece. This isn't an edge piece. That would explain it. This probably does go here then. This might go there.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Not
Yeah,
there.
I think that the leg piece is already. No, that's the legs. You can see the shoes.
Can you? Oh yeah, you're right. They're shoes. Okay. We're getting close now. Yes, it's good. Always start with the edges. That's the rule of any puzzle. That looks correct. I'm gonna leave it for now.
Can you go to... oh yeah. Because I think that's probably the... Yeah, the rest of the next into the...
Okay, that does line up. Okay, good. That looks like a piece of the banner here. There we go. There's a window here. No, that goes there exactly.
Yeah, nice. And then it should be central window if we line it correctly.
Okay, well, 4 pieces left. Which we probably left somewhere outside. Okay, cool. Let me just make a save.
Progress.
Let's see. 7 hours. Oh, doesn't feel like 7 hours.
Yeah, it's kind of a long break. Wow, I certainly didn't expect to find a room down here.
Let's give it a thorough once-over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Or in my top hat.
Yeah, look at it go. It's
no,
worse than a Dota 2 hero, and they made a song out of voice lines.
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, it's amazing. Something hidden beneath here.
Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then.
What's this here?
Ooh, it's a key. Very weird one. It appears to be some sort of key.
But what does it unlock?
What do you think the key looks like?
The tower.
We won't know until we investigate further. But this shape certainly looks familiar.
Professor, could this be?
It looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Luke, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mystery. I have a hunch that it's more than just a dead end. Alright. Actually, somewhat solved the mystery of this place.
But we still don't know who wanted to murder us. Or did actually somebody tried to murder us.
Someone definitely tried to murder us.
Look at how old this picture is. Hey, Professor, do you want to try a really difficult puzzle?
Luke, we're kind of in the middle of it. Alright. Pattern matching. Oh, goody. Part of the pattern shape below is missing. Which of the pieces, A, B, C, and D, will complete the pattern when inserted into the gap? Okay, what's the pattern here? It doesn't say anything about rotating it, so that's alright. It can't be A or D, because the way the pattern works. So it has
says about the chip.
Oh, maybe it is. Okay, maybe rotating it is a thing. Okay.
I think it is, because otherwise it can't be solved.
No, it can. I think it's B. I'm gonna go with B.
No, it's not B. It's... Oh wait, if you rotate it, you mean?
No, it should be.
Yeah, then...
No, it should fit exactly.
You have to rotate it.
No, you don't.
It's only that.
No, you don't.
Haha, it's rotated.
It's not rotated. It's not rotated at all.
It is. Look at it.
Fuck, it is. Damn it!
Because I was searching for the X because that was kind of giveaway.
I found the answer without even thinking about it.
Look, the key to pattern things is prime numbers of Fibonacci sequence.
What?
It throws people off. Not repeat the same symbols in exactly the same way every time.
Oh, there's no hint coins in here. They're getting harder. Okay.
Actually,
wait. Why does Luke touch the candle? For God's sake, Luke. Okay, we can leave now. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else here.
Sure, nothing bad happens now that we stepped out of this.
I'm positive.
Let's investigate the dead end, by the way.
I hear a distraction calling. Alright, Luke, but first let's make a quick visit to the inn. There's something I need to check there.
Why the inn, Professor?
It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying this scoundrel is back at the inn.
So, you already have an idea about who's behind this?
Aha, piqued your interest, have I? Okay. Yes, Sieve. Just blazing through these chapters. By the way, there's 10 chapters, so we're really close now.
8. It's chapter 8 now, yeah.
Right, the inn is back this way. Right, suppose I need to talk to her.
Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look like a little shaken.
Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days?
Papers? Certainly. Hang on for just a moment while I fetch them for you.
They're in the fireplace, ready to be burned.
That's strange. I'm sure put them down around here somewhere.
Is there a problem?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning papers seem to have gone missing.
I see. Well, thank you, just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful.
Just what was in those papers anyway, Professor? Yo-ho! Professor Layton.
Ramon, and to what do we owe the visit?
Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Battle-Hardened Manor. The inspector, I mean, He and Litalia await your arrival at Battle-Hardened Manor.
Thank you for the message. We'll set out for the manor in just a few moments. Alright, we'll go now. That feels like that should have been like an in-universe inconvenience of getting you to the manor straight away. Oh, I'll take this one. You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about that key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear?
She is, Gloria. That's why she wears that cap thing and actually knows what's going on.
Hidden identity much? Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh no, fine, sir. Please, make your way to the parlor. All right, if you're certain that nothing's the matter, we'll head upstairs. Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm sure it's fine.
Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat.
Why have you called us here, Inspector Chummy?
Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death.
Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense.
Nehehe. Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional, you see. He left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon.
That he's currently holding in his hand now.
Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer.
I've been framed.
If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing?
Dramatic tension.
So, go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed? Come on, out with it.
I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village.
Is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You cannot fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. Why, I'm at it. I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too.
Hang on, how does he know that? It seems that you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But you are a true enforcer of the law. You acknowledge that I'm not the only responsible suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here?
What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories?
Inspector Chelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you.
That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning? Isn't it obvious? If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Jane. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Chelmy's favorite food again? Let's see. He liked fresh cakes. Pays to pay attention. This article specifically states you love cakes, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought the cakes with tea. Why?
And your point is, it just so happened that I found this for Jane's cakes.
Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Jane's cakes, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chelmy's wife is Amelie, not Jane. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Using the old, bait switch.
Yeah,
Using information so that, you can exploit it. Out with it then. Who are you? And why have you been impersonating Inspector Chelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystery, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I arrived, the drawbridge that is St. Mystery's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? Let's see. I can't remember actually.
Fuck, so long ago, it was last year. But this.
Well, it must have been during our search for Claudia then, because we left the manor multiple times, but Ramon was still around when Claudia went missing, so that must be when.
Yeah.
Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone could enter the village from the outside. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village. particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Chalmy, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystery? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to work out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area apart from Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we found it. Now let me see if I've got this correct. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reynold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far?
What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just stunned at how despicably I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you are worthy of being my arch nemesis. Enemy. Nemesis is a cooler word.
It is.
Oh god.
Behold! I've always despised you, Layton. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in St. Mystery, but that will have to wait, since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystery hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off for now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes.
Gosh.
He's literally running away now.
I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was?
No fucking idea. Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences is rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, is his personality. Though he is a genius, the man is evil. The Science Board has banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking into St. Mystery to steal the Reynold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch.
He seems to have quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to crush him?
I haven't the slightest idea, Luke.
Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he referring to?
I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. What a remarkable twist. So
he just completely out-ace attorneyed Phoenix Wright. Like, he never is that quickly.
Yeah, I did that in one court case. It's like amazing.
It's like, dude.
All it took was one go.
Yeah, it's like, no, I don't need to stumble around like 3 days.
I solved this mystery right now. Right, let's go ahead.
Also, I love how in Becker's Big House so accurate the proximities are. Like, the disguises that's way too freaking real.
So
the supernatural plots.
So were you able to predict that at all, that Chelmy was in disguise?
No, absolutely freaking not.
Really? Wow. I'm amazed. The evidence was there, they planted it the entire time, but no, nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, there was something, right? Not that he was the guy in disguise, like...
Something was off, but you couldn't quite figure out what.
Yeah, but now I expect every NPC to be somebody in disguise. It's a dead end. Not two ways about it. Maybe there's another path to the tower hidden around here.
I'd argue that we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke.
What do you mean by that?
Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object.
Oh, so this must be...
Yes, the Dwarven Mines. Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reynolds' note to Archibald.
Is it bad that I don't remember what the Dwarven City is called anymore?
Me
Despite
neither.
actually watching it, The Hobbit multiple times and reading
blanked completely. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn... And hey presto... Now we're in Harry Potter. It's Diagon Alley, everyone.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. hey, hang on, wait, where is it?
Wow. Also, I just recently realized that Owen Wilson did the voice for Natalie McQueen in the Cars movie, and that he said it like 5 times. This
He does.
signature wow.
Only
I
now you
just-
find that out.
Yeah, because I recently rewatched the honest trailer to it, and then they had the montage of it. It's like, oh yeah, that's Owen
Wow.
Wilson, and that says, wow, how did I not hear that thing there? Multiple times I watched this honest trailer because I just love the existential thread when they rumble about how the Cars universe is potentially really, really fucked up.
Even the Pixar themselves are questioning it at times. There's this whole sequence where they talked about the scene where Lightning McQueen speaks to Sally about Route 66, where it's back on the map and such. They had this whole discussion of how he would display the map, and in the end they say, why does he need to show a map? They had like thousands of ideas how he would display the map, and they just like, we don't need to show the map at all. Fuck! They come up with hundreds of ideas, and they didn't need it.
Yeah, but it's like also the question like, why do they have tongues? How do they reproduce? Because they clearly state in the second one that the Formula 1 car has a mother. So they cannot reproduce, but how?
Huh, the minimum 75, thank God. Who's behind the door?
Should I was that guy?
I don't think anyone's behind the door, it's just a thing.
Oh. This place gives me the goosebumps. Plus, it's all murky in here and I can see a
Hmm? Oh my. Oh dear.
Yeah!
Bother. You spot a bother down here.
Oh, my head.
Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope.
Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself?
Nothing a good long bath later won't resolve. But more importantly, where are we?
This room is full of curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the wall? Look over there on the wall, Professor.
My word.
There are pictures of the villagers displayed here.
This isn't messed up at all.
And what's this? There's a key for almost every villager. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in Synced Mystery? Look, there's stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the shivers.
I would too. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. Just got to figure out how to get out. What an absolute mess this place is. There's a book here, though.
Oh, what's this notebook?
Did you find something interesting? Hey, Adrian. Yes, it's
Hi,
been a
twin.
year. I can use the joke twice.
Yeah. Don't do it. I think so. This notebook looks like someone using as a diary.
Yes, we're pretty much in the tower now. Let's see. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will achieve the purpose it was designed for. I've waited so long for this day. As it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that, at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this.
This diary looks like it's been through a lot. All these pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here.
Makes sense. So where's entry 1?
I just have entry 2, 3, 7, and 10.
What's this?
You.
Yeah, sorry. You! I think I'll take this one.
Okay.
You two again. What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? No one suspects the
I've
janitor.
never seen him in my life.
I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing around every nook and cranny in the village, obstructing my work. Now I've had it, so unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please, calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We're merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 business. Oh? Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple, then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? Many. You should see number 63.
Oh, no, I don't want to re-see that.
What you looking for?
38 is Simon, right?
Watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a diamond tip to drill. I know they call you a puzzle master, but they are sure you have what it takes to solve them.
Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap.
What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple towards their goal. Some mischief maker sneaked into the village and had me all confused, but I think I've worked things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? Needs a comma or apostrophe there. What is St. Mystery's big secret? All right. The name is Bruno. I work for the Reynolds family. For some time now, I've managed St. Mystery from up here to the tower. Managed St. Mystery? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? Oh, why didn't you say that in the first place?
What in the world are you two talking about?
Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the keys we just saw? All the villagers in St. Mystery are robots created by Bruno.
Fucking got it.
Ah.
What do you mean? The village are all just robots?
In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mystery aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. That does explain their immense fascination on puzzles. They're robots, my boy.
They're just trying to solve the captures.
Each puzzle is a capture. That's fucking genius. Oh, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd work out so much of the mystery by yourself. Wait, so that doesn't mean that... Does that mean that Bruno is the mastermind behind all the puzzles of St. Mystery? Must be a fucking genius. I mean, he has to be for these amazing robots.
Like, yeah, like, I don't know this because he kind of thought that this was going. But like, this guy invents lifelike robots that are capable of like actual self-realization. And what the fuck does he do? He could be like the richest person on Earth right now.
What are you doing wasting your time here, old man? I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until that person arrives who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it.
Remarkable, I'm impressive far. Baron Manod willing to protect his treasure.
It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure.
But why do you go through all this just to hide the treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it?
Oh, whoops. Seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answers you are looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then, show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple. This fucking mastermind over here.
Something.
Seriously, this absolute mastermind of a man here is wasting his time completely on this.
Yeah, this is wasting potential so much.
Must be a very good friend be doing this for one man, really. What have we got here?
Professor, look, the stairs are barred off.
Not in this background. They're completely open here. Aha! This must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. Well, my boy, are you ready for a challenge? Because I'm not doing it. Oh, of course.
Whoa,
It's another one.
No!
Get the ball up. It's number 4. Alright, there's only so many ways we can do this. Do this.
He could probably lead us into an era of prosperity for everybody by providing free labor. Yeah.
Do that?
I never played the, is it on it? DSX is that right? That's related.
What? Detroit Become Human?
Yeah, or is it a separate thing?
It's those, story-based games. I have them. I need to try them out, though.
Yeah, but Detroit Become Human is it Deus Ex, or is it something? I'm thinking of two things now.
I think you're thinking of two things right now.
Okay.
Okay, making progress at least. By complete fucking accident.
Yeah, not move it further down now if you just switch with the
Can I?
purple ones on the right.
I can't
No,
swap
you
them.
can.
This. Oh wait.
I think you can swap
Can't.
the ball, and then you can just move them up where they don't bother anybody anymore.
I just need to get it down.
Wait. No, I think. Move the ball down, move one yellow over the ball.
What, over? How am I supposed to get it over?
No, move the purple one over the ball now, the lower one. Then move it up. Then move the green one up.
Oh, there we go.
Then.
It's just me being an
Hey,
idiot.
I helped you with that.
Yay! I got all of that.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Do I not have a cheer thing? I apologize.
Is this because we're still not members of
Yeah,
Twitch
we're
something?
not Twitch affiliates or partners, whatever the system is, the first level to it. We're still not. We need an average of 3 viewers, that's it, and then we can get cheers. That'd be so nice.
Say,
Yay.
Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while.
Oh, what is it, Luke?
When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were seen in the village along with Don Palo. It could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Someone planned it, but who?
I don't forgive Twitch either, should have it just open in general. Well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it. I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing.
Bruno, but why in the world would Bruno do something like that?
Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Mystery seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret.
That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think any of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us.
I mean, look at this dapper top hat.
Yeah. Also, isn't this like the opposite of he's not judging us because he doesn't know us?
Well, it's also helping that it stops more people from coming in and making more of a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask about that too.
Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing.
But
Okay.
isn't waiting to judge a people like the exact opposite of presumptuous?
Yeah.
But like, doesn't presumptuous mean to just judge somebody without knowing them, and waiting to know somebody to judge them is like literally the opposite.
It's just his method of testing, I guess. Don't question it.
I mean, I was just asking for myself because I almost thought that it was it meant.
I think I need to get 100 hint coins to get the final image. I'm not sure if I've found enough yet. Damn.
No, another locked door. Where I built this tower, I must enjoy watching people suffer.
Looking at you, Bruno. My boy, are you just going to stand there and complain about it? So wait, is Luke doing all the puzzles?
Leave this puzzle to me.
I thought the professor would be doing these.
I think the doesn't like this.
You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. A magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers, be they horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, results in the same total. So Sudoku. This is literally Sudoku.
Kinda, yeah.
So it's similar to
okay.
that. It's similar to that wood puzzle we saw earlier.
Yeah,
we got the
there
numbers
can't
now.
be too many numbers that match up. Like the sum has to be.
What would the total sum be in theory?
Yeah. So. I can't use the 9 on. No, I have to probably have to use the 9 on the 1 row. So 10. Let's just go with. No, fitness.
Shouldn't like the largest number be on the most open area where it's not as connected or something like that?
Could also be it. I'm just thinking of if my way of solving it right now is to think of a number that
would make
there
it work.
are 5 ways to divide it pretty much. Like, no, not divide it. I'm thinking of...
Same equation. Let's see, 95.
There cannot be too many numbers that... No, it's actually... Wait, 1, 2... 6 numbers. There can't be too many numbers that can... Like, you cannot add 3 numbers together and...
Do you want the first number in the middle of the square? That's what hint 1 provides.
Yeah, please.
That goes there.
Okay.
I'm sure you have the patience now. That's literally what the first hint's about, is having the patience to experiment.
Yeah, just go with 12 for now and see how this works out. So, 60, yeah.
I'll just go ahead and check the second hint whilst I'm waiting. Okay, so do you know what the total number should be?
Not really, but maybe 13.
No, it's 15. That's 15, what you're looking for.
Okay. Okay, so 9 over 5 then. Meaning we have 11, so 4 to the right of it. So probably... God, I can't do that. So
You also have to play
either 8
diagonally as well.
So move 8 next to the 1. Does it have to be diagonally? Okay.
It says diagonally, so...
Oh yeah, okay, then it's simpler. Yeah, 8 here, 8
Here?
in the bottom right, 3 over 8. Then 7 next to 5, and the 6 is the last one remaining.
There we go.
But, yeah, check out.
I think I've got it.
Nice. Probably would have been able to do that on our own time. It's just, you know,
Yeah, but
we're on a time.
Driving
It's figuring what that base number was supposed to be.
Yeah,
See.
once you have that, it's just
Wow.
Sudoku where numbers can only be at one place. I got it. The door's open now.
Good show, Luke. So what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now.
I wanted to know, when Don Palio snuck his way into the village, it seemed like he followed us here. The only way into St. Michiru is over the drawbridge. Plus, Adept Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Palio.
Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite worked out how Don Paolo entered St. Mystery myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn.
Oh, so that's the man who ran out on his bill. It made sense that it was Don Paolo.
I mean, he's literally the only other person who's ever stayed there, so...
Yeah.
And he gets the better room, apparently.
So that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chalmy, snuck into the manor and... Hold on. When did he kill Simon?
We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along.
He could have entered the village disguised as Inspector Chalmy.
Yeah, but he didn't need to yet. That's the thing.
What
What is his motive? Also, yeah, why is he here?
Yeah.
So we just need a few more hint coins. I want more. Being very sparing here. Oh, there, I'm doing a terrible job finding them now. Anyway, what's he doing here? Now he's Japanese.
Amigos, I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering in this place forever.
He's both... Oh, God. So yeah, this man's literally traveled the world. He's trying every language possible.
Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles.
I just used the back door. There's a back door?
Genius, it just happened on uno momento. I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here.
Oh, he went through the bathroom.
I take it isn't the local hotspot my network promised it would be.
There's a guidebook on this place? How curious. So where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance.
See, that should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask you one more favor? All this talk of stairs has reminded me of a naso I know. Answer it for me, por favor.
Por favor. Alright. A nazo. Okay, that's a new word for me. No idea what region that one's from. Jim, Mike, Steve, and Tom
ended with Spanish, so not sure.
Yeah, are standing on the stairs. You know the following about them. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. So which of them is Jim? Okay, let me just get that again. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Okay, so...
And so are not, and Steve and Mike are also not.
One step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Steve. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Okay, let's just use the information we've got.
Yeah, so
if Tom is one step higher than Steve, so A must be Tom. Steve and Mike one step apart, so that must be B and D. So is it C? Or am I misreading?
Okay, so Tom is one step higher than Steve. But couldn't Tom be C as well in that case?
That's also true.
So we have to...
I'm just factoring the fact that Tom must always be higher, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it'd be simple to just accept it might be A.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed for now.
No, but with the information we're being given here.
But I just go with C, that Tom is on C for now. We just follow for the end and then follow for the end with A, and hopefully we find something. So if Tom is on C, that means D is Steve. In that case, Mike has to be B.
No.
And wait.
No, Steve and Mike are one step apart, so there has to be a gap in between them. It can't be that. Can it?
Oh yeah, right.
That's why I said B
no,
and D.
Mike and Steve and Mike are one step apart, but Steve is on D, so Steve could be on. Then Mike is on B, and Jim could be at A, which works out. But if we do the other way around, that
So all we can get is either A or C.
that Tom is on A, that would mean Steve is likely on B, Mike would be on D, and Jim could be at C. I think I'm missing something.
Okay, so it's either A or C. That's how much we gathered. I'll go with your instinct first, see how close you are.
I think I'm missing one criteria, but yeah, go.
Right.
We have a 50-50 chance, and what does it matter?
We logicked it at least. Okay, so see if I was correct.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
I don't want to rub it in your face if I'm right.
Luke, here's my answer.
Damn, we were both wrong. Never mind.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Okay. She loses a lot of points. So B or D? So what makes it which?
And then it should be D, because Tom has to be higher than Jim. Because like they have to be separated, but if Tom can't be at D, so Jim has to be at D, then he has to be the lower one in my logic.
Okay, yep. That makes sense. So I had to process the rules in my head again.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Steve and Mike are next to each other and Tom is above Steve. Since you know Jim is not next to Tom...
Oh, they are next to each other. Okay. Oh, yeah, one step.
One step, that's why.
Apart, and
so it could have been either B, D, or AC.
Left out. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, we got it there in the end anyway.
That's it. Now I'm ready to go back to the village.
We're going to be seeing more of him in the series, by the way.
What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human?
I believe so. He's an odd one though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Mystery. I don't think he even knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. An accidental encounter.
Yeah.
Let's see, we're at 90. I need 5 more. I haven't found enough, damn it. Right, we probably won't be able to find enough, but if you find probably over 100 hint coins, I think, you get a nice little like statue version of Layton, like that little running icon there you see on the left, a gold statue version of it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right, I can go ahead and... That's the wrong bloody button. Damn it. There we go. Oof, what a mess. It was right tidy over here. Although, to be fair, I don't think Bruno's been able to clean up here, considering the puzzles. So, I'm not saying that. He's the one who designed them. What am I talking about?
It's also, if only there was a way for him to create people that would do work for him. Oh, I meant to ask you, but running with the explorer distracted me. How did Simon you know?
All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. Okay, now he's doing the puzzles. Now, here we go again. Right, so I think I need to get the red block out of the puzzle, so... Let's see. I can only do so much with this, so I'll find the answers eventually. This. That's not made it better. It's made it worse. Yeah, I know. It's like I'm personally was a bit mixed to how it was supposed to be pronounced as well. If we.
You're tearing me apart, Mystere.
Put that there. This isn't much better. It's one of these. I remember having difficulty with this one as well.
I hate sliding things.
It's the fact that we have so much. We have a lot of mobility with just the green ones alone. That's the real issue here.
Yeah, it's like I think the trick is to get the purple one behind the red one, then we're kind of clear. But how?
Yeah, we don't have the time for that. We're really close to the end as well. I kind of want to do it in the stream now.
Maybe if we move the maybe move everything to the right.
Hang on, I've got a guide.
I think the key is to get the red one up or bottom, and then you can slide the purple one below, but I'm not sure how to do this exactly. Yeah,
that goes there. That goes there. That goes there, apparently. This is against all of the logic. Whatever. I'm pretty sure there are like multiple ways to solve this puzzle, but we don't have the time.
There. Maybe this is a later one. They get more restrictive, but I think for those kind of there are for easier ones, multiple ones, so that you kind of have a bit of an easier time.
Okay, now we're just shifting things around. I wonder what the end result will be.
I can see it now a bit.
I probably don't. I'm just following the guide so I don't make a mistake that naturally will make. If I just assume that something's going to go wrong inevitably.
Yeah, that's fair.
That goes there.
I would have done that more inefficient.
That's 40 exactly. Yeah, I can't see that doing in less moves. That's the thing. Oh, yep, doesn't even provide an example. Moving on. There we are. The door should open now.
Amazing, as always, Professor. Now, about Simon. What exactly happened at the manor? Did Don Palo really do away with Simon?
I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Palo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon, or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Palo found his body sprawled onto the floor.
Just like with Raymond. Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. He fixes them here in the cellar of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noises in the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working?
The hell kind of machinery do you need to make that kind of noise? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that despite his peculiar appearance, Don Palo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. This man is stone cold. He died like 5 seconds ago. What's going on here? If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Palo likely would have left St. Mystery right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked.
And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelmy, right? That right made up the whole murder story on the spot.
It's a good cover-up. It worked. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke. We must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. So now he has a motive as to why he disguised himself.
To trick me. As I was so busy with thinking I was right and actually turning out I was right with the robots that I oversaw any other plot
Completely
twists.
overlooked it. And how the fuck did she get here?
I mean, she probably broke down and got repaired.
You know, that probably is an actual excuse. Like,
Simple logic, my
makes
dear
sense.
Layton. Was it my voice?
oh, that was. This is me.
Fancy meeting you here, dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle I made up?
How on earth did you get up here?
She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try my puzzle already. It's a humdinger.
Alright. Card order. Okay. You placed one joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. I'm pretty sure I can solve this. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Okay, so that's not the club. That's the spade. So it has to be that. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Okay. So it must be more like this.
What?
No.
No, that's exactly the opposite. No.
Hang on, I'm still reading the
Oh,
rules.
yeah.
Neither the diamond nor
right.
the spade is next to the heart.
I'm keep mishearing the how do I call it in English?
Okay, let me just reread the rules. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Okay. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Correct. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club.
That's wrong because that leaf thing is the club, right? That tree thing.
Yeah. So that doesn't work. So.
No.
It's the fact that it has to be the immediate right. That's what throws it off.
Yeah.
Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club.
Neither the diamond nor the spade, so that's right. Because the joker is next to the heart.
Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Okay.
And it looks correct.
Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Okay, let's try that.
There we go.
Okay, good.
Another
I always like when they do a simple one every once in a while.
Yeah.
You just have to pay attention to the rules.
Oh yes, that's the answer, all right. Well then, I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime.
I guess she followed us in here.
I'm not sure how, but whatever. I feel like she was put there to get the prerequisite of 100. Let's see here. There's another one. Just finding as many as I can before I give up. Yeah, I think they only put in 1 in this entire thing. I can't find any more.
That's mean.
It's broken the rules, man. It's supposed to be 3.
Just like I thought, there's another puzzle looking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor.
Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now, we simply need to find that answer. Try your best. Professor, aren't you supposed to do it?
I can't read.
Oh no, the math one. He could do this. Use each of the numbers 1 to 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks. Complete this equation. That's very specific. Also, my gamepad's dying. I better get the charger. You solve that. There we go. Right. Haven't had a need to unplug this charger cable in a while. There we go. Right. All good. Right. Right. Do you want a hint or are you good?
No, I think I'm good. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9.
3, 4, 5, 8, 9, and just put the rest in.
1, 2, 6. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Fuck, I used 5 and 6 used 5 twice. Because I saw the answer.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean the 3 is a guarantee because the 3 has to stand at the first. So
Okay.
you can just do that one.
If you think that's how the equation should be. Pretty sure like the first hint would be saying that the first number should be 3. I'm positive that would be it.
Something about that, yeah, probably.
I'll go look it up. Let's see. 99.
Thanks.
Where is it? Here we go. Here's the numbers. There it is. Primer, you're wrong. It's supposed to be a 4.
Ah. That changes things.
This changes everything! At its core, this is a simple math problem, so you're just going to have to work it out if you want to solve it. However, there is a way to cut down on the amount of work you need to do. Try thinking about the first and last digits for each number. The leftmost digit in the upper number is 4.
Okay, so what minus what equals 3 if we go backwards then? So
Right.
we have 3 and 6, 5 and 8.
I do ask if you want the next number.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay.
It's when we have 200 now. 7.
There are 2 possible solutions, but some digits are located in the same place for both answers. For example, for both solutions, 7 is the leftmost digit of the bottom number. I'm not sure that's the actual equation answer, but I'm assuming that's one of the possible answers. I can give you the last hint if you need it.
Yeah, I'm too stumbled right now. It's excellent.
Ah, it's one of these answers. Do you want any more hints? I could probably give a few more.
I'm just trying my current solution. Nope, yeah, just solve it.
Okay, that goes there. That can go there. There. Hang on, I need to make sure the placement's
No.
correct. No, it's fine, it's fine. I
No,
need to...
that's 5 and that shouldn't work out.
There we go. Now
Yeah.
it does. So yeah, this...
Like 6 minus 5 equals not 3.
No, I know that. I was just, it's just getting the number placement correct. So this is one of those puzzles that has 2 answers for the fact that if you just do that, that also works.
Yeah. See. That's a good.
That should do it. Critical
Just saw the picture for getting enough for the hint coins. There's apparently over 200 of them. Christ, we've been missing them.
Wow. I didn't think we were that bad at finding those.
Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzles beyond you. Also, decent math.
Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember the picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room?
The one of the Baron's former wife, Viola, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora. Of course.
the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Viola looked like Lady Dahlia. You suppose Baron Reynolds' diary entries were talking about Lady Dahlia?
Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Viola when she was alive.
That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Viola?
That's entirely possible. Maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Viola, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. The Baron agreed to the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition.
Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness?
You know, this actually kind of explains why Lady Dahlia had quite the attachment to her cat. Maybe it was supposed to be an alternate change to a connection.
Fuck, that's sad.
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think?
I hope they do.
Ooh. This shit be deep, man. Alright, we're really close to the bloody end of the game. I want to see it now. I ain't stopping here. Let me just make a save.
Every question has an answer.
Mm-hmm.
And we will find it now.
Another puzzle. Dang it. Let me just see if there's any hint coins around here, even though it doesn't really bloody matter anymore. Knowing that we've missed so many now as well.
Do you suppose we're near the top yet?
Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. This should be number 100. Has to be the last one. 7 squares. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but can only use each pin once. Give it a shot. Yeah, I'd rather not. You don't have time for that, I'm afraid. I probably would do this legit, but yeah, it would take too long. Let's see, number 100. Now, you think this one would be a bit more of a special one considering the number.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, yeah, no, I wouldn't have done this legitimately. You'd hate this. So, here's one of them.
Yeah.
Bit dickish, to be honest. Another one's here. And this one goes there, and then...
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, some of these are a bit reaching. This one's a diagonal one. Wait, that's not right.
Okay, so they can overlap this way, but not because of pens. Yeah, that would have fooled me so hard.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 right now.
And then there's one here. So why they gave you multiple colors. Yeah,
okay,
fuck that.
That's a hard one, like.
And they actually have more colors on the answer picture than what you've actually given. You're only given 4, but here they give you 7. Unfair, really? You should have one individually. Oof.
Now we're free to keep climbing.
That one would have taken me a bit.
You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside it.
Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the cellar, this whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower's like a giant megaphone. I guess that makes sense? I'm not sure the physics apply here.
It does, like, empty rooms are louder because it just keeps bouncing and doesn't get absorbed by things like curtains or
But
other...
it's not like one big hollow tube, that's the thing. There are ceilings and such. That would stop that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, not that much. Like, everything that's not soft and just like cold actually transfers noises quite well.
I suppose.
But why would to construct such a big purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing.
Ha! Did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple.
Gosh, that makes perfect sense.
Does it?
Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside.
Sure, you keep working with that logic, why don't you?
This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles for us.
Thank God.
So if we climb the spiral staircase, maybe...
We'll reach the top floor? I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry.
But it actually means since the butler was there before the birth of Flora, he should be real, right? Or not a robot.
Who's to say when and where they were made? Right. Off we go. I'm sure the game does tell us when the end point will be.
Oh my gosh!
It's a normal house.
Our view was obscured from the ground, but who would have suspected a charming cottage like this here?
Look, the lights are on, Professor.
It would appear that someone is living here.
Who could it be?
We haven't exactly solved it yet.
Maybe Bruno, because he's the only one that lives in this tower, and he probably doesn't live downstairs.
Jump to conclusions he is. Alright, it might extend a little bit over the hour, but we're this close to the end of the game. It'd be a short stream if we stop here. Just see if there isn't anything else. Bog standard, none. Fine, get in. You reach the top of the tower, so this is your point of no return, clearly. So yeah.
What a nice game that warns us about this.
I
And
know,
doesn't
right?
just drop this on us when you get another squad mate.
That's a deep cut.
What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable, just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth a fortune.
This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of.
So we might be standing in the same room as the Golden Apple at this very moment.
I've been waiting for you two.
It's you!
I called it.
Oh. She's the only other person we haven't met before. My God, what a disguise.
Yeah, someone mostly obscuring her hair. And how does she know? Sound like she knows what's going on.
My boy, what you see here is the Golden Apple herself.
You're the Golden Apple? Professor, you knew about this?
I had an inkling. Don't you see the genius of it, though? The Baron didn't write this will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter, and he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Yes. My name is Flora. I've been waiting here in the tower for so long.
Were you locked up here the whole time?
Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystery came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me
would be someone I could trust with my life.
So, that's why you kept watching us move around the village. What was that?
Ruining a sweet moment and everything.
What's going on? Oh,
Well, that answers the question how he got here.
That's a fair fight. Did he just turn into Eggman?
More like Dr. Wily over here.
Who?
Yeah, Mega Man villain.
Okay.
He's the same thing.
Yeah, but flying thing hitting you with spike. I mean, it's not spike boss, but attacks.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Also, crazy hair slash beard style.
I mean, yeah, that's why I compared to Dr. Wily as well. It's the same thing. Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately.
What now?
Oh, good lord. Nice catch.
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea. We're fine. Go on. It's all right, dear. This way.
I'm using my archaeologist's powers now.
What are we going to do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora. By the way, did I forget to mention, I'm a bit of an inventor myself.
I actually did not say this before.
I'm gonna need that. Thank you. This may seem a bit like bullshit, but this is pretty practical, I have to say. One glider.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky.
Annoying that this whole game is the only time we hear this theme. I love this theme.
Yeah, recognize it. It's a nice feat.
It's a great theme.
This isn't over yet, Layton. Just you wait. One day I will have my revenge on you.
It's not going to be a smooth landing. Another happy landing.
Not to worry, with the flying Halbegleiter.
Oh, there it goes. And our home. Oh well. Ah, golden apple. Now it makes sense.
Thank goodness you're right. Professor, that Paris flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there.
Yes, it was a bit unnerving, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reynold Manor? Barely.
That one that spooked Claudia.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, so that must have been that noise.
Oh, that's exactly when he landed. Wow.
You've put it together. The racket was likely Don Power's contraption making a crash landing.
They really thought through everything in this, didn't they?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Power's entrance into Saint Mystery.
That makes perfect sense. So it follows that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paula's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple, that everybody's been looking for. That means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and others were chasing never existed in the first place.
No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within the village. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the Golden Apple would know to look.
You mean that Flora knows where the treasure's hidden? It's the grave calling it.
I'm sorry, but I don't know about treasure or anything like that. Let's head back to Reynold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. All but one.
Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here?
Look closely at this painting, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Reynold fortune. One last puzzle.
But I already looked at it.
If we solve this mystery, Luke, I'm certain we'll come face to face with the Reynold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. Where do you think it is?
I mean, that was on his shoulder, right?
Right about there. Doesn't really show it, whatever.
I remember now, it's right here.
Touch.
Ah. A hidden switch.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The switch seems to have activated the wall. Back there. So that's why there's a staircase there.
And the point is, Battle-Hardened Manor held the secret behind this painting all along. It looks like the passage that leads further in.
Oh. Let's see where this passage goes. Wow.
Oh.
I think Harry Potter has a rival for his bank.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at this place. I had no idea.
Now, how in the world did you know that the switch was hidden in the painting?
Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing Baron Reynold required of potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? A peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared once she laughed. In other words, Baron Reynold set out one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. He wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. To that person, and that person alone, would Baron Reynold reveal the location of his actual fortune.
That's unbelievable, Professor, but it don't make sense now.
Flora, my little Flora.
Where's that voice coming from?
Flora, you made it here at last. That voice. Papa, is that you? Papa! My dear Flora, as the village watched over you as I would have, I built St. Mystery for you, so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's besides the point. In any case, if you've come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman. But please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. If you can make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you. I imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal St. Mystery's secret.
The secret of St. Mystery?
Recently, I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I've commissioned Bruno to construct St. Mystery. Oh, so he is being paid for it, thank God. At least this way, she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture into the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but its heart is the people who live it. This is why I asked Bruno to create all the villagers here, as well as all the puzzles hidden within them. So he is the mastermind, thank God. I've asked Matthew to make news of my death public only once Flora has grown past childhood. So, stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into adulthood. Equally important to me is finding someone to whom I can entrust both my daughter and my fortune. This is why the inhabitants of St. Mystery are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. If you made it this far, it must mean that you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter. I am confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. This is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. When you remove it from here, St. Mystery will complete the objective for which it was created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awaken.
Now wait just a minute. This is saying that if we take all the treasure out of St. Mystery, we just disappear.
I honestly don't know the answer to that question, Luke. It's possible the St. Mystery is designed to shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure.
So if that happens, everybody will just stop. Just like puppets with the strings cut.
I leave it to you, brave traveller. Draw the curtain on St. Mystery and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now. Oh, Papa.
I can't believe it. If we even touch this treasure, all of St. Mystery would just grind to a halt.
Flora, by right, this inheritance belongs to you. You should be the one to decide what's done with it. I don't want it. But why ever not, my dear? The people who live here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, it's watched me grow up. I want St. Mystery, my village, to stay just as it is, forever. I see. Then so it shall be. What of you, Flora? You stay here with your village? Are you sure this is quite right, my lady?
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Certainly, if living will make Flora happy, I would like nothing more than to see her off with a smile.
No looking back now. You get a whole new world out here.
Goodbye then, little village. Cool. What an astonishing village that was, Professor. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front pages of the London papers again sometime soon?
No, Luke. St. Myster's secret must stay between us.
Mystere. Damn it.
Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
The people would just see the gold.
Yeah, a lot of people would have taken the gold.
Like me, I would.
Yeah, I would too, because of it differs depending on where you are in your position in the world.
I mean, for something that says every puzzle has the answer, he gave up pretty quickly about maybe we can find a way to take some of the treasure and not
What do you mean?
kill the village.
The treasure was the golden apple, which is Flora. So we got the treasure, right? We got it by technicality.
Yeah.
That's the answer. So
Oh no, nice game.
it is a really nice game, and obviously it's first game syndrome. There are a couple of quirks that need to be, will be fixed in other entries. But as a game, this is bloody great. It's a both mix of a visual novel and a puzzle game. And if you're a puzzle enthusiast, why haven't you played these games unless you already have? Like, these are a must. Even if you're
Probably because they're only available on obscure Nintendo consoles.
On the DS, yes. But at the time, this was like the game. If you had a Nintendo DS, you must have had a Professor Layton game. Like, it was a requirement.
How old is this actually? Like, DS isn't that old, right?
Ooh, 2008 at least. Might be different. I don't have the game's case with me right now. But at least for the first entry.
Okay, but yeah, like 2008 isn't that far, even though it's far now, but it's like...
It might be a little later than that. Let me do a quick Google search and I'll find out. Let's see, I'm gonna find myself how old I am. Let's see, Professor Layton...
2007.
2007, fuck me. I'm old!
Yeah. Yeah, but like, this isn't like ancient, it's not like the absolute classics that like from the 90s somewhere, so...
Yeah, it's just, if you wanted to play these games, it's not exactly super easy to get a hold of these, especially the whole series as a whole. Recommend emulation at this point, really. But, these are great games, like, in total. They tell a really nice story as well. Like, they could have done a half-assed story, like what other types of media do, but no, they actually bloody tried here, and it fucking worked.
Yeah.
Other media have tried this whole thing of puzzle games where they do put in a story, but it just doesn't work. It's very half-assed, nowhere near as much
like
charm.
It's like the Need for Speed car racer story where you have to have a story and you just do the really trophy thing, which for me, I think every story, no matter how bad, usually enhances gameplay because like you have some reason to care, even if it's just seeing where it will go or how absurd it gets. But
it gives you an incentive.
But there's a difference to, okay, I care about the story and we know we're making a story that nobody's interested in and it will show.
One of the reasons that this game's story works, and other Professor Layton games work as well, the story itself, the mystery, is a puzzle in itself, which is the whole bloody point of the game.
Yeah.
It's one of the major reasons why you should be playing this game, and it keeps you interested as well. Like, yes,
also,
that's the whole point.
Great characters, also it's just like...
Great characters.
Quirky characters, and...
Some of the character designs can be a bit really out there, but it's like, it's still good. Each character has a personality. You can clearly see and visualize through them.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like...
Great.
I feel like what they probably should as a DM also do is just throw quirky NPC at it and see what sticks. It's like... Doesn't really... Because at the end of the day, it doesn't take much for people to like a character, usually. Like...
Yeah.
Just...
Like him, for example.
Yeah. But like,
he's
he's
a geologist who doesn't know where he is.
Like, he's an explorer that just talks in different languages and shows up wherever the hell he is. And people are going to be interested in like him.
It's also the fact that he doesn't know where he is in the world as well, even though he's clearly an expert. Stashing Scarfin for his mystery.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, those are not deep characters. Like, just, okay, one quirk, another quirk, done. That's a character. Same with I'm always angry guy.
They're very simple, but they work for what they need to be.
Yeah.
Seeing the amount of people you do encounter here, they don't have to be super in-depth, but enough to tell you, there's a person with a life here.
Yeah, exactly. That just makes it come alive a bit more.
Let's see, what is this letter that they've received?
Oh,
Ah.
I see. Sequel hint.
Hey, that hat building wasn't there before. And they teased the sequel game as well, because they knew there was going to be a sequel. That train is relevant.
Nice. Oh, speaking of sequels, sequels being teased. No mention that they finished Horizon and they already like in the first game teased the sequel that they're now making and that actually comes out in February, I think. It's like,
Yeah, pretty soon. Nice.
yeah, it's like, oh shit, it's only for PS5 and maybe PS4, which I don't have, and not PC anymore.
Ah,
So what I'm trying to hint at is go play Horizon, love it, and think to it's like I really didn't expect it to enjoy Horizon as much as I did. It's like
oh, shit,
holy shit,
I need
they
to try it
bothered
now.
with the story as well and they fleshed out the world and weren't just like, yeah, robot dinosaurs exist now.
Yeah, this is just the game telling us that we have extra content and where
Yeah.
exactly you'll leave us back in the world so you can go get those other puzzles you missed. There we go. Now we got a new icon to indicate we completed the game. And it'll just boot us back into the main screen. Right, I'll just quickly show the extras page. We won't do anything, just I'll show it exists. Go back on the main menu. There's the bonus tab. We use the save file we have. Now, depending on how complete the game is, you get these other puzzles. So, here, you can get concept art music, voice lines, and the hidden door. This is also the sequel bait type thing. You can only get the passcode from the sequel's booklet. So, yeah, that's incentivizing future planning. Fucking...
What the...
Yeah, they knew this was going to get a sequel, so they planted seeds for it and everything. There's a hidden puzzle if you get the sequel's instruction book.
That's crazy.
It is. It's completely crazy. Oh, and here is the amount of picarats you need to unlock these pals. We almost got them all. Almost. I think the last one here is for like cutscenes and such. Let's see. So
Some
Layton's...
random guesses less, but
Yeah. So Layton's challenges here, these puzzles show up for completing certain requirements, like say on the top left there, that probably be building the dog thing. That thing was supposed to help us find more hint coins on the screen if we can't see any, so that would have been nice. But we didn't build it, but we knew what it was going to be anyway.
yeah.
And certain other things, like finishing the picture art or the hotel room, pretty much. There's the puzzle
Oh yeah,
index.
we actually never checked out how much they liked the hotel room at the end.
No, we'll never find out. There's also the puzzle index, so it's all the puzzles you found, and the weekly puzzle. Now, the weekly puzzle here is basically, it's technically, you are downloading the puzzles, technically. What this is actually doing is you're downloading a key to unlock the puzzles. The puzzles are built into the console by default. So yeah, you can't do this legitimately though anymore, if, you know, because the services are down. So you can't get these puzzles anymore through legitimate means. You have to use a pre-unlocked save file. So if you ever plan to play these puzzles here, you must get a pre-unlocked save file before you start the game, please, because you're going to waste your time if you don't do that. Yeah, depending on how you do it, yeah, this is how you can get extra puzzles. I think they give you 20 puzzles here for the weekly puzzle thing. They do this for all the Professor Layton games as well, by the way. All of them. Like even the crossover game, they have the weekly puzzle thing. It's just, it's nice.
Effort.
They put so much content in this thing for a puzzle game. Like, goddamn, they put so much incentivizing reason to replay this game. And I love it.
Yeah, I love to see it.
That's why I'm a fan of this series.
Developers that care at this day and
So
age.
much content and not buggy? My god. Right, with that done, we can go over here and go to the thumbnail thing. So there we go. We are now done with the Curious Village. But that leaves the question, what are we gonna do next? I might be a bit daring. I probably shouldn't be doing this yet because I haven't fully tested it, but I only got one way to test it out. We're gonna go and jump into the 3DS now instead of the regular DS. We're gonna do a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So
Best Zelda, nice.
I gotta do a Zelda game and one up this one. Now, I could have done the original 64 game, but I've got a 3DS. I can now capture footage off of it. I should give that a go. So we're gonna try this out.
Ocarina of Time is an absolute classic, so yeah.
It is an absolute
Oh
classic.
wait, you actually learned to play the Ocarina, didn't you?
I do have an Ocarina. I should probably go and give it a practice run next time.
Yeah, I think that at some point you mentioned like, I got a freaking Ocarina now. It's fine, this is really nice.
I can't fully remember how to play it, but I did print off sheets and such. So maybe whenever we learn a song in the game, I'll play it for that immersion. It might ruin the mic though. Nah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool though. Right, yes, so that'll be the next game on Wednesday, not tomorrow, sadly.
Yeah.
Scheduling and all that. Right, so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed Professor Layton, because I certainly did. So yeah.
Yep, same here.
So next time be Ocarina of Time 3D, the remake of the original N64 game. Should be interesting. Right, till next time. Bye all.
Bye.